It's 3 p.m. and it's time for the Daily Community Briefing. Direct and official information regarding the coronavirus effect on you locally. It's 3 p.m. and it's time for the Daily Community Briefing. Direct and official information regarding the coronavirus effect on you locally. Let's now go live to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios.
Well, a very pleasant, wet and rainy Tuesday. Welcome into the briefing here on 100.7 The Coyote and on our colleagues at WBON TV social and internet outlets. I'm Kelly Wallingford reporting today. We're going to get started with checking into the Weather Center, but first, just a rundown. We've had already a swift water rescue out Mentalist Roadway this morning. We have details. A lot of roads underwater and are closed now in the area. We'll run through those. Also, Richmond Police recently intervened to help a woman being held at gunpoint. We have the details. We'll recap the governor, catch you up on the statistics. Also, Madison Central senior class. We're helping them help you out and give back a little to the community. We'll tell you what's going on with them. Actually, let them tell you in their own words here. Also, testing's getting started today in the county. We'll revisit that. And if you're a local nonprofit who has been adversely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, there is a new local organization in Madison County that just may be able to help you, and we'll have more on that as well as some new updates on hope for a vaccine. So some great news on the way. And as I said, we have been upgraded from a flash flood watch now to most of our coverage area now in a flash flood warning that will be in effect until 5:15. To get more on that, on where things are and where we're heading, let's just go to the news center right now and get more with WBON TV's Gwendolyn Morton.
Rain throughout the area through yesterday, last night, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. It's just going to keep on coming. Thanks to some of our viewers who have taken videos and pictures throughout the area, you can see we've got high water through most of central Kentucky. Here in Madison County, we've got high water at Brushy Creek, Kingston area. We've got the Roaring Creek subdivision with high water, and we also have Mentalist Road where we had a high water rescue earlier today. So if you're out and about, make sure that you turn around, don't drown. This is very serious conditions out there. As the rain continues, we are going to see a continuous rise in this water level. Flash flood warnings will stay in effect through today and into tonight. As for today, it's just going to keep raining. We have rain most of the day into tonight. We're going to have the rain tomorrow. Highs today right around 70 degrees. Tomorrow we will take just a slight dip in the temperatures. Highs for tomorrow in the low 60s. Temps will again rise a little bit on Thursday, back up around 70 on Thursday. But again, the rain just continues. Stay right here. We're going to keep you up to date with all our watches and warnings as this news and weather event continues. Stay right here with WBON TV. With your community forecast from Community Trust Bank, I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Channel 9 Weather.
Thanks, Gwendolyn. And from another viewer of WBON TV, Larissa Muncie in Estill County, we have some footage of the Cow Creek area, and residents, they're saying it's the highest they've seen maybe ever, and if not in a long time. Actually, some vehicles and farm equipment getting involved with the high raising water at this hour. And we have mentioned this, Madison County and Richmond fire departments had to be dispatched to the scene this morning to conduct a swift water rescue out on Mentalist Road. There was a car disabled on the water-covered road, and first responders had to work together in order to get to the driver and get the driver out of the vehicle. Firefighters in life jackets walked to the car and assisted in helping the driver to dry ground. The car had to be left in the roadway until a towing company could retrieve it, but looks like all is well there, and lucky. Don't take any chances. We have several area roads that are closed due to flooding. Many in Estill include Dark Hollow, Driftwood Drive, Murphy's Ford, Nolan's Creek, Miller's Creek, Red Lick at Maupin Hill and Murphy's Ford, also Floyd Branch, Kissy Branch, Sang Branch, Jenkins Branch, and in Montgomery County, East Locust Street and Tenney Avenue under a lot of water already today. And we will keep following these watches and warnings. Keep it here on your official weather station, 100.7 FM. Keep your radio tuned in, and of course, for continuous breaking local news and breaking weather reports, WBONTV.com or WBON TV Facebook page. Richmond police officers recently responded to a claim from a Jackson County woman that she'd been beaten and held at gunpoint by a Sand Gap man. The female subject informed police that they were in the Berea Road area of Richmond at the time of the call. Upon arrival to the location, Richmond police officers activated their emergency lights after spotting the suspect's vehicle, and according to police, the vehicle started to flee from the area and a pursuit ensued. Further reading of the arrest citation indicates that the suspect, identified as Stephen Jones, was driving at speeds over 80 miles an hour and driving in the opposite lane of travel. Other motorists had to slow down and swerve out of the way to avoid being struck by Jones' vehicle. Following the brief pursuit, Jones did stop his car near Kingston Elementary, and authorities say when they investigated the vehicle, they found a rifle, ammo, and an open alcoholic beverage and marijuana. It was determined by officer that Jones was under the influence, and Jones was then arrested and transported to Baptist Health for blood tests and for medical clearance, as he previously told officers that he had consumed approximately 9 hydrocodone tablets. According to the victim, she had been held against her will for hours by Jones, where she had a gun held to her head and ribs. She added that the rifle was jabbed into her side when she refused to follow Jones's directions. Officers did observe marks on the victim's body, according to the report, that did correspond with her claims. And while talking to authorities, the victim also stated she had been shot at by Jones at the time of her kidnapping. KSP troopers later investigated the victim's residence, where they did find a bullet hole in the location the victim stated she was shot at. Police later learned that Jones was a convicted felon for several offenses, including manufacturing meth and theft by unlawful taking. He was transported to the Madison County Detention Center and faced a long list of charges, including kidnapping, second-degree assault, first-degree fleeing, first-degree wanton endangerment, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, third-degree terroristic threatening, possession of marijuana, operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol and drugs, and reckless driving. Well, when we come back, we still have lots to get to. We're going to talk to the seniors at Madison Central. They're having a big to-do here, and we're helping them along with that. We'll recap the governor, get you up to date on stats. Testing going on today through Thursday. We'll recap that. And if you're a local nonprofit, we've got some good news for you, as well as maybe hope for a vaccine. More vaccine news is on the way. All of that and more on the way here. Come back with us on your local news and information briefing.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
During this time, it is especially important to shop local and support small business. Gillum Sports Lounge is still open, and they are still serving the same great food that you are used to. Burgers, salads, pizza, appetizers, and more. Order pickup or have your food delivered, and you can place your order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall says thank you to the people of Richmond for continuing to support your local restaurants during this time.
Opening weekend at Chenault Vineyard has been postponed as a precaution. Chenault Vineyard can't wait to see all of their smiling patrons back once they reopen and look forward to serving you locally grown wine. Chenault Vineyard has several types of wine available, including Blanc, Chardonnay, Riesling, Bourbon Barrel Aged Red Wine, and their sweetest and most popular wine is Sam's Fix-It Juice. For more information about Chenault Vineyard, visit ChenaultVineyard.com or like them on Facebook to see updates about all the events coming up at Chenault Vineyard.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority, so stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
American Pool & Spa wants you to swim and relax, and they're taking the proper precautions to keep their customers and employees safe. For pool supplies, visit AmericanPoolandSpaKY.com and click on the Drop Click tab to shop online for curbside service or free local delivery within 15 miles. If you're interested in pool installation, American Pool & Spa in Richmond can set up a Zoom call for a virtual consultation. Stay safe and enjoy your time at home with help from American Pool & Spa in Richmond.
Community Trust Bank is local people making local decisions. Stop in today and let them help you with loan products for the individual or small business.
Stop by and see me, Dominique Martin, at 860 Eastern Bypass in Richmond.
Community Trust Bank, a banking tradition in Madison County since 1903.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, Four Paws.
Welcome back to your daily local news and information briefing here on 100.7 The Coyote and on the social outlets and internet capabilities of WBON-TV.com. And if you're viewing today, please leave your comments, questions, suggestions there on our broadcast. The news team loves to hear from you, so that's always puts a smile on their face. And of course, if you want to send us anything privately, just do that at information@WBONTV.com. That's information@WBONTV.com. Our newscasts brought to you as usually by American Pool & Spa on Merchant Drive. They're there for your pool and pool needs. Bishop Small Engine Repair, your Cub Cadet dealer on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Mr. Reuter Plumbing of Central Kentucky, and Modern Heating and Air. Great civic-minded local community businesses. We hope you'll thank them for the support of this local news and information. Well, to get a recap on what's going on across the state with our governor and also the local stats, let's begin our team coverage with that and WBON TV's Jamie Boggs.
After not hosting a coronavirus briefing on Sunday, Governor Andy Beshear had 2 days' worth of statistics to report on Monday. He gave individual day totals on new cases and deaths for both Sunday and Monday, and then updated overall numbers.
So for Sunday, we reported 122 new cases. Mondays, and then I'll give the totals as they now exist, 138 new cases of COVID-19, and that brings our total cases to 7,935. On Sunday, we reported 3 new deaths, all 3 from Jefferson County. And then today, we're announcing 9 new Kentuckians that we have lost to the coronavirus, all 9 in Jefferson County. So from the state reporting over the last 2 days, we've lost 12 Kentuckians, all from Jefferson County.
In response to questions about reopening guidelines, specifically those concerning restaurant capacities, Beshear spoke about the many factors that went into that decision.
We made our decision based on the number of cases that we had, based on the timing and the ability to prepare for it, and based on the best science that we have available in trying to get this started, but at the same time to keep cases low. I also believe in doing things gradually.
After receiving pushback from political opponents as well as the ACLU, Beshear and Dr. Stephen Stack both spoke to the importance of contact tracing. Dr. Stack summed up their position by saying, "This is absolutely important. Contact tracing is the way we get back to, as much as possible, to what normal used to be like." This is Jamie Boggs, WBON TV, 9 News.
Thank you, Jamie. And in Madison County yesterday, Health Department reports 1 new case, so the total's 41 in the county. 32 have thankfully recovered and doing okay, and no new cases at all in the Cumberland Valley district of Clay, Rockcastle, and Jackson County. Well, talk about some great kids. The senior class has, of 2020, received a lot of special attention in ways because they are missing out on the specialties of a normal graduation, but we've seen so many actions taken to adopt a senior and make sure that they are recognized and feel special at this time. The special graduation tributes that have been put together and all that, and the senior class at Madison Central has really been overwhelmed by that support, and they love their community, and they've come up with an idea to pay that forward and give back. And tomorrow, we hope you will support their efforts, because at 7 p.m. on the Central Campus, the seniors are hosting a senior drive-through, but it's more than that. They've got a target objective of collecting 2,020 canned goods, and we're going to see to it that they get there, and we're going to let them tell you a little more about that here in their own words.
Hi everyone, we know that times are tough right now. That's why it's important we give back to our community.
We want our community to know how thankful we are for their support during these trying times.
We decided the best way to give back to our community would be by hosting a food drive.
On May 20th at 7 p.m. at Madison Central High School, we're asking you and your families to bring around 3 cans of non-perishable foods to our Madison Central senior drive-thru.
If everyone in our grade brought 3 cans of food, we would have over 1,000 cans of food to help stock Madison County food banks.
We hope to see you at our senior recognition drive-thru on May 20th at 7 o'clock. And remember, any donation is a good donation. Roll Tribe.
All right, and help them get to that goal, won't you, tomorrow? That's 7 p.m. again on the Madison Central campus, and help those great kids out. The Madison County Emergency Management, in partnership with Madison County Fiscal Court, the City of Richmond, City of Berea, Madison County Health Department, and EKU, we've got details again of this free screening and testing site in Madison County now. You want to take advantage of this. This is the site we've been telling you about. It's Kroger's drive-through health testing for coronavirus, and the address again is 4440 Kit Carson Drive here in Richmond. The site is just in front of the Stratton building on the EKU campus, and testing has started, and it is going to run today, tomorrow, and go through 5:30 on Thursday. And there is a few things, if you're just hearing about this or you're still debating if you want to go and get tested, you need to make up your mind and be making plans, because you have to do a couple of things. And we're going to put this number up on our screen for you viewers, and then we're going to give this out to you again at home. It is available to all Kentucky residents by appointment only. We stress that. You have to register up, and you need to go on the Kroger site and get to the little clinic site to do that, or we'll give you this phone number again here in a moment. And you don't have to have symptoms, but the residents have to go through what they call the Kroger Health Screening to make this appointment. Again, the testing's free. The results are uploaded, and some of the tests you get pretty quick responses, but none of them take over a few days. And all that will be uploaded for you at your patient portal, part of your registration. So again, you don't have to have symptoms like you did before to qualify for a test. They will ask for ID, and the site will be staffed by the Kroger Health team, and this is all paid for out of state funds. And security is provided by the National Guard, the Kentucky State Police, and EKU Police Department. And the testing site will only be available for these 3 days, today, Wednesday, and Thursday. And additional testing days will be determined, if at all, by the governor's office at a later date. So please keep that in mind. Now, we told you nonprofits, if you've been hit hard, you may remember we told you a few weeks ago about this Madison County Community Fund. This is a newly formed local organization, and their objective and mission is to provide local nonprofits with money to help you during this COVID-19 crisis. And WBON TV spoke to Berea City Councilor and committee member for the Madison County Emergency Fund, Jim Davis, who tells us how nonprofits can get in touch to get some monetary help during the pandemic. And with more on that story, WBON TV's news director, Marissa Hempel.
So do you want to explain what exactly this emergency fund is and what it hopes to serve the people of the county?
This emergency fund is a branch of the Madison County Community Foundation. Set aside some funds to donate or give to nonprofits that are in need of funding right now during this pandemic. Then we have the committee, the allocation committee, that allocates the funds as the applications come in and are reviewed.
Now, if someone has a nonprofit, do they get in touch with you, and is there an application process?
Actually, they need to get in touch with Tracy Blevins or Mark Robbins, and we'll go from there.
Where are you guys receiving this funding from?
Big chunk of the funding came from the Madison County Community Fund, which is a fund in the county that has grown from donations made by people in the county to support countywide programs. And it's also funded by people that have left money in their estates. Fortunately or unfortunately, we haven't seen any of that money yet. So this has just been, we're operating on money that people have, donated to the fund.
What kind of nonprofits would be ideal for this?
Well, the two that we've given money to so far, the Berea Food Bank received some money, and the Kentucky River Foothills received some money. And then we had another application this morning that we're in the process of reviewing now.
Is there anything else you want to add that we didn't touch on?
I think it's important that we in the county support, local people. All this money that is given stays in the county. It goes for, people that live in our county, and people that are having a hard time with hunger or whatever their needs are. So it's a good program. It's a good foundation, and it's all the money raised here stays here, and that's the important part.
For more local stories that impact you here locally during the COVID-19 pandemic, always be sure to watch live right here at 3 p.m. on WBON TV, Roku, and YouTube, and also check us out on the Wallingford Broadcasting Stations. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thank you, Marissa, and that sounds like a wonderful organization indeed. We hope you'll follow up on that if you are a nonprofit that needs some help. We're going to take our final break. We've got some more encouraging news. We've been keeping up with any news that has to do with hope for a vaccine or a cure for this coronavirus. And this news story put some heat in the stock market yesterday. Wall Street really liked the news. We're going to share it with you. Also, Daniel Boone natural forest and national forest rather, and Red River Gorge sites are planning their reopening. We'll share that with you. And from Senator McConnell's office, more money rolling into the state for more stuff, and we'll have details on that and more when we return here on your local news and information briefing.
Stay.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Copacetic, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
During this time, it is especially important to shop local and support small business. Gillum Sports Lounge is still open, and they are still serving the same great food that you are used to. Burgers, salads, pizza, appetizers, and more. Order pickup or have your food delivered, and you can place your order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge in the Richmond Mall says thank you to the people of Richmond for continuing to support your local restaurants during this time.
Opening weekend at Chenault Vineyard has been postponed as a precaution. Chenault Vineyard can't wait to see all of their smiling patrons back once they reopen and look forward to serving you locally grown wine. Chenault Vineyard has several types of wine available, including Blanc, Chardonnay, Riesling, Bourbon Barrel Aged Red Wine, and their sweetest and most popular wine is Sam's Fix-It Juice. For more information about Chenault Vineyard, visit ChenaultVineyard.com or like them on Facebook to see updates about all the events coming up at Chenault Vineyard.
The Estill Clinic and Irvin Healthcare Pharmacies are focused on providing the best care possible for the people of Estill County. Our care for our patients and our community is what sets us apart. With society's fast pace, we want to make sure you leave with the information you need about your medications. With the knowledge and experience of John, Ryan, and Janet, you are guaranteed excellent service, whether you're in the store or pulling through the drive-thru. Taking care of the people of Estill County is our #1 priority. So stop in or give us a call to become a part of our community.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
American Pool & Spa wants you to swim and relax, and they're taking the proper precautions to keep their customers and employees safe. For pool supplies, visit AmericanPoolAndSpaKY.com and click on the Drop Click tab to shop online for curbside service or free local delivery within 15 miles. If you're interested in pool installation, American Pool & Spa in Richmond can set up a Zoom call for a virtual consultation. Stay safe and enjoy your time at home with help from American Pool & Spa in Richmond.
Community Trust Bank is local people making local decisions. Stop in today and let them help you with loan products for the individual or small business.
Stop by and see me, Dominique Martin, at 860 Eastern Bypass in Richmond.
Community Trust Bank, a banking tradition in Madison County since 1903.
Four Paws Unleashed brings a new state-of-the-art approach to pet care. Their suites are designed to feel like an elite hotel room, complete with Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and TVs. Four Paws also has grooming services available as well. Visit their website, fourpawsunleashed.com, to find out more.
Good Tuesday afternoon. Kelly Wallingford with you on 100.7 The Coyote and WBONTV.com. An experimental vaccine by Cambridge, Massachusetts-based Moderna Incorporated triggered hope for immune responses in 80 healthy middle-aged volunteers, and they were found to have antibodies similar to those seen in people that have recovered from coronavirus. Further studies on the vaccine safety, effectiveness, and optimal dosage still needs to be done, but stock market rallied on the news. On Wall Street yesterday, the Dow flew up about 900 points. Worldwide, about a dozen vaccine candidates are in the first stages of testing or nearing it. Health officials have said that if all goes well, studies might wrap up by late this year or early next year. Despite warnings from health experts that the virus could make a resurgence, many states have eased their lockdowns under pressure from President Donald Trump to save businesses and livelihoods. About 36 million Americans have applied for unemployment benefits over the last 2 months, and U.S. unemployment surged in April to 14.7%, levels unseen since the Depression. The Daniel Boone National Forest says the Red River Gorge and Redbird Crest Highway Vehicle Trail System will be back open this Friday after previously announcing a June 3rd opening date. Most day-use sites, such as the picnic areas, shooting ranges, and the White Sulphur Off-Highway Vehicle Trail System, plan to reopen on June 3rd, and most developed campgrounds are tentatively scheduled to reopen June 11th. Visitors who already have campground reservations will be notified via email or text message if there's any changes. And Mitch McConnell, the Senate Majority Leader, announced yesterday morning Kentucky received $549,709 in additional CARES funding to provide for temporary housing assistance and supportive services to victims of family, domestic, and dating violence during the pandemic. As news reports and studies convey the increase in family violence during the coronavirus, this federal funding will expand services to help more Kentuckians in need. And that's going to do it for our time today. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us spend some time with you on this Tuesday at 3. Until tomorrow at 3, you stay safe and God bless.
The Daily Community Briefing has been brought to you by Bishop Small Engine Repair, Modern Air Heating and Air, and Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Also brought to you by Affordable Service Solutions Heating and Air, Nuevo Vallarta, ABR Auto Recyclers, Mike's Hike and Bike, Napa Auto Parts, Richmond, Side Porch Cafe, Batteries Unlimited, Warren Farm Greenhouse, Ace Hardware Berea, People's Bank, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, and Jackson's Restaurant.